Everyone's feeling it. The squeeze, the chaos, the feeling that no matter how hard they push, the game keeps changing around them. You're grinding day after day, watching emerging markets sprint ahead, rewriting who holds power in this fractured world. And it cuts deep because you know the old rules don't work anymore. Tried to build your empire the same way as before? Failed. Tried to trust the systems that promised stability? Betrayed. It's like every step forward lands on a cracked path that shatters beneath you. And it's maddening. But listen closely, because this fracture is the breakthrough. The emerging markets aren't just shifting. They're tearing down the illusion of old global power. And hiding inside that chaos is the rawest opportunity anyone's dared to seize in decades. Forget chasing comfort or playing safe in familiar zones. If you want to lead, to invest, to innovate, stop waiting for others to hand you the keys. The world's map is redrawn daily by founders who won't bow to rules, investors who see beyond borders, and professionals who rise as individuals, not cogs. Here's the brutal truth. Your biggest obstacle is the illusion that any one system or nation holds the future. They don't. Power isn't inherited or handed down. It's built out of relentless grit, savage adaptability, and fierce connection across lines you've never crossed before. Emerging markets are a storm of untapped talent, massive consumer bases, and cultures rewiring their own destinies. To grab this fire, stop thinking small. Stop chasing comfort zones. Instead, get obsessed with building bridges that others miss. Target the rare complementary partnerships that multiply strength exponentially, not just noise. This means diving deep, figuring out local dynamics not from a distance, but from inside. Get raw intelligence from those who live the hustle in Lagos, Mumbai, São Paulo, Jakarta, because surface-level reports kill more dreams than bad luck ever did. And connect with founders who don't fit the global mold, but are crafting whole new playbooks. That's where the seismic shifts happen, where power really rewrites itself, and don't just invest blind money or jargon-heavy strategic partnerships. Go all in on lifelong relationships rooted in trust, transparency, and mutual growth. Be the investor who doesn't just fund but builds ecosystems, who ignites local innovation with capital plus strategy plus relentless mentorship. Lead with the kind of fire that demands meritocracy. No legacy power plays, no automatic seats because of who you are, only why you prove you belong. That is your edge. But here's the kicker. It's not enough to play the game. You need to transcend it. The world before us is a web of outdated legacies and half-truths. The real freedom lies in tearing down flags, breaking borders not physically, but mentally, and owning your role as a global human, focused on what connects us rather than what divides. If you're still blind to this, you're stuck in yesterday's mindset, locked in zero-sum battles where everyone loses eventually. So reject the comfort of the familiar. Refuse to be a prisoner of old illusions. Own absolute freedom. Choose your values, your alliances, your direction, without needing permission or approval from anyone stuck in yesterday. Become the ruthless individualist who builds not just wealth, but new realities. Power won't come from entitlement. It will come from the fearless few who dare to build networks that don't replace the system, but obliterate its limits through synergy and fierce collaboration. The world is reshaping. Emerging markets aren't just rising. They are rewriting how power flows, distributing influence to those ruthlessly ready to earn it, to those who understand that diversity isn't a problem, but the very fuel for transformation. It's time to claim your place. Not by geography or heritage, but by vision, by grit, by the bridges you build and the legacy you fight for every damn day. So stop wishing for a seat at the table carved by others. Get up, find your few, and together build the table that doesn't just invite you, but requires you. This isn't a game for the compliant or the quiet. It's the battlefield for founders, investors, and leaders who see beyond flags, beyond borders, who crave the wild freedom where the impossible becomes inevitable. Now is the moment. Stake your claim not merely on geography, but on pure, unshakable global intent. No borders, no illusions. Just raw power built from the rarest connections the world has forgotten. Transform pain and frustration into relentless action. Because the emerging markets aren't the future, they are the now. And the world is waiting to be rewritten by those who refuse to settle. Be one of them.